Hi everyone, it's Dean from Real Estate Dynamics, and I've got a special guest with me. I've got Cathie, who is the Director of Property Management for Place.
Hi,
and we're
everyone.
going to do 5. This is tip number 1, so we're going to do 5 in 5 days. Our first one is listen.
Listen.
What's that about?
Look, a number of people when they're engaged in conversation, or any type of communication, it could be a problem, it could be even something, like an opportunity, like new business, they don't listen to the client, they don't listen to what actually is the problem. And what tends to happen as a result of that, particularly if it's a confrontational situation, is that people will run off on a tangent and they're lost in all of the noise, as opposed to breaking it down to what the core challenge is. Yeah. And the really important component of that is once we break it down to what the core challenge is, we can fix it. And that might be closing that deal, and it might be fixing the actual problem. Yeah. So really important that we develop those key listening skills and develop some techniques on how to break noise down to actual problem.
And noise, it's also, there's emotion in that. And sometimes 100%. It's like a big balloon, you're like, shh, let it go down, and then once the emotion's gone out of it, what is the real problem?
Well, that's where it's really important to give people an audience. Yeah. And whether it's an audience, again, to table their frustration, and that's just training us, all of us getting trained on how to listen and make people feel that they have an audience. And there's a few key lines that we can all use. My key line used to be, and I still value this genuinely, was that I would say to the client, I'm really sorry you had that experience, because that's not the experience I want for someone who's a valued client of ours. And I meant that, and someone else will come up with their line.
So you heard them, didn't you? I
heard them, 100%, listened to what they had to say, made the notes, if we're getting down to really base level, made the notes, reaffirmed with them what I understood the challenge to be. So I really listened to them. And that's techniques that we can all learn in conflict management.
So key number 1 for today is make sure you listen. Cheers, see you tomorrow.